Rogers started in 1932 really, and it's always been really a working class neighborhood. It is always in the top 3 of the poorest zip codes in the state of Washington. Over half of the homes in this zip code are rentals. There isn't a house valued at over $150,000 in this neighborhood. Most houses, the majority of them, I think 60%, were built prior to World War II. You tell someone enough times something, they're gonna believe it. You know, and I think that's what happens to a lot of my kids, is they hear enough. You know, you go to Rogers, you're not very smart, you're a hoodlum, whatever. They believe that stuff.
People saw Rogers in a really negative way because it's in an area that is a lower socioeconomic status than, you know, the majority of schools in Spokane Public Schools. And I guess they kind of attributed it being poor as also being damaging to students. All of the students knew struggle, and they knew that life wasn't going to be easy. You really need that sort of extra push to drive yourself to do better things and to graduate and to be successful in life. And I think Rogers was the perfect place for kids of any background to come and be successful. If I had to sum it up, my favorite thing about Rogers was, without a doubt, the community. And that extends past students, past teachers, and past, like, through to the whole, like, neighborhood that it was located in. You could tell that everybody, regardless of what they were at, where they were at in their lives, had a passion for Rogers and wanted to see it succeed. Whatever you get out of it defines how the school was to you.
You know, 12 years ago, we started looking at, you know, well, what can we do differently for our students here and give them the same chance as any other student. It really comes down to providing a lot of support, emotional support for students, emotional and academic support for students, but also more than anything else, it requires they have got to be pushed academically. So the rigor of a school, the rigor of this school had to change. And now we've gone from like 21% of our kids going to college to 50% of our kids going to college. We've gone from 16% of our kids persisting to 69% of our kids persisting. This year, 94% of our seniors have applied somewhere. So they've either applied to a 2-year, a 4-year apprenticeship, a tech school, a trade school, the military. So 94% of them know they're going somewhere. And that's just, you know, that's just building their confidence and giving them the academic and social tools to know that they can do that, be successful. This is a 35-year-old program that has 35 years of very extensive data behind it, and it has never been anything but successful. I mean, you're talking on a national level, 89% of the kids in this program go to 4-year colleges. What else does that?
The mission of AVID is to close opportunity gaps and achievement gaps. So our students are, in many cases, the first in their families to go to college, and our students choose to be an AVID. They interview, they select AVID as one of their elective courses, and they commit to it for 4 years. So it's very important that we are developing the skills that they need for post-secondary education so that they have a wide range of opportunities open to them when they graduate. I think overall, just seeing the level of achievement that our students reach is great. We have 100% of our seniors each year are accepted to a 4-year university, so it's really awesome for them to get that letter and to know that a school says, you're ready for this. We want you at our school, and to see those opportunities and those options become available to our students, because that's really empowering to be able to choose what you want to do with your future and not be limited to what you can do.
Our teachers have definitely, like in AVID, have shown a lot more effort than a lot of the other teachers at our school. They definitely push us to not only go further than high school, but to get through high school, which has definitely been motivational for us, especially since we haven't really had the support systems that we need in the rest of our lives. So having this program help us get through all the struggles that we go through, it's really helpful. The AVID program itself and my teachers in AVID have encouraged me to apply to colleges, and like without them and their help to help me find scholarships, I wouldn't have received as many that I have or got accepted to as many colleges as I have. I don't want to live the life that my entire family has gone through, so.
Yeah, I don't want my parents to worry anymore. I don't want them to struggle. Just help support these 4 of us, so I want to help them out.
This is a beacon for them. This school, this building, these walls, this is a beacon for kids. And so they know when they come here, they're gonna be safe, they're gonna be well taken care of, and we're gonna do everything we can to help them be successful.
Rogers is unique because of the struggles that the school faced, and I think still faces today, but it's better equipped to be able to handle those struggles. And I think that's sort of interesting because it's similar to how the students themselves are, sort of struggling early on in life, but then getting these mentors and skills and programs that'll help them succeed in the future. When you see somebody invested in you, and when you see the city or programs or whatever invested in you, you have that newfound sense of belief that you can do something better, you can be better. And I think that experience that Rogers and the students as a whole went through makes it unique.